And welcome back, YouTube. It took me a while at Del Taco. At least it's nice and cool in there. But yeah, still had a hell of a time making their app work. Never was able to see the deals that I was getting push-through messages for. Oh, by the way, it's still Thursday, October 6th, 10:51 a.m. Yeah, I never was able to see the deals that I was getting these push-through messages for. Like, the way it's apparently supposed to work is I open the push-through messages and it's supposed to take me right to the deals. But now I'm sure it didn't open initially because I just didn't have good enough internet, and that's definitely a me problem. But when I went into Del Taco, I was on their free Wi-Fi, tried it with another app and with my web browser, and their Wi-Fi is working just fine with my iPhone. But when I opened the Del Taco app, it was once again frozen at this pop-up screen that was just a white rectangle with rounded edges and a little spinny circle that wouldn't resolve itself. So I have no idea what these whoa. Hang on, I'm doubling back. A hot looking goth girl walking through here. I need to see her again. I need a little of that in my life. Nice. Oh, to be in my 20s again. I always had so much of that in my life, in my early 20s and mid 20s, and what the hell? So some vehicle with some kind of crazy exhaust problem just went through the intersection of 44th and McDowell and caused that much pollution, and it's actually dissipated a bit since I turned around from looking at the goth girl. Yeah, that's how well emissions are enforced. Yeah, I'm not for a lot of these extreme measures of, oh, we gotta go all green that so many government politicians are trying to enforce. But for God's sake, can we get whatever vehicle just did that to the air right adjacent to me? Can we get, man, I'm looking up to the left. I mean, you can see it. That is not a cloud. That is the pollution rising. Well, that's glare on my window, but it's not a cloud. That is the pollution rising from whatever vehicle just went southbound on 44th Street. Like, can we get law enforcement to get vehicles off the road? And if you have a vehicle that's polluting right like that, can you do the rest of the world a favor and not drive it till you fix that shit? Oh my God. Oh, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, cute goth chick. She's cute. Probably half my age. I shouldn't be thinking about that, but I am. Yeah. I used to be really good at hooking up with women that looked like that when I was in my, I don't know, I want to say from the age of like 19 to, well, actually up to my mid-30s. I was had a fling with a girl that looked very much like her after my wife and I separated down in Tucson. Don't really know what happened to her, but that was a lot of fun while it lasted. And as you see, the bulk trash still not being picked up by the city of Phoenix. City of Phoenix city government failing miserably at simple things like picking up the garbage. So before I got distracted by a hot goth girl and vehicle putting out unreal amounts of pollution, and another street full of not picked up bulk trash that is becoming a major fire hazard. I was talking about the Del Taco app. So one thing I noticed, so I couldn't get it. That was initially when I launched it. I could not get it to open. Like, apparently it had tried to open the deals, whatever these Talktoberfest or whatever the hell they're calling it, like special deals available only through the app, was the whole reason that I opened the app in the first place. Yeah, do not turn left in front of me. I'm going straight. I have the right of way. Yeah. I don't see the school zone signs up. Oh, I see them now. City's made progress on these crosswalks over here. They finally got the one where they eliminated the little wheelchair ramps. They finally scrubbed the crosswalk off the street, and they finally painted one up here and also moved the school zone signs. I really wish they'd have left both crosswalks in place, but at least they finally got one painted here where they had signs that said "Don't cross at crosswalk." Like, hello, there's an intersection here. This is where the crosswalk should be. But I did like that they had the other crosswalk there that went to the pathway through the park. I wish they'd have left that in place. Even if they didn't use that as like a school zone crosswalk, just a crosswalk there would have been nice. And ramps, you know, for when you're on a bicycle, so you can just kind of go, don't have that curb obstructing you from getting onto the path into the park. Anyway, back to the Del Taco app. I'm just about home. She's cute. Yeah, I never did get it to open that. Apparently, like, the problem was initially me not having good internet, but the app couldn't seem to sort out the fact that, hey, there's internet now, and show me those deals. And I didn't, when I ended up getting back on the app by closing the app and then relaunching it, but at that point, my push-through messages were gone, and when I just opened the app, like, there was nothing. Like this whole thing that I keep getting all these push messages through is like, ooh, deals, I think they call it Talktoberfest, deals all month long. Like, that wasn't, I didn't see that visible in the app anywhere as I passed through more bulk trash. Didn't see that anywhere. Highly disappointed with that. So I'm just like, okay, well, so again, the whole ritual of trying to designate what location I'm at, even though I'm physically there, and what I want to order from, I didn't have any problem going to the part where it says I want to pick it up. Would have been so much easier to just, you know, of course, just walk up to the counter and give them my order and pay cash. But I did see my coupons, and I noticed that one of them for a free chicken taco del carbon, which is basically like a chicken street taco, which are very good, by the way. They're a little pricey for what they are, but they're freaking delicious. I noticed that expires on the 8th, which is 2 days from now, so I was like, because I know I still had the one in place for the 2 free Del Tacos, which is what I was going to do. I saw that one expires in 2 days. I'm like, ooh, I better get that while I still can. But I had a hell of a time. But of course, I'd already put the two. To me, one of the big dysfunctions is when you put a coupon into your cart, that it doesn't automatically put the items that coupon is for into your cart. Like that should be a no-brainer to whoever's programming this app. Like, hey, if I'm going to redeem this coupon, probably I need those items in my cart too. No, you put the coupon in your cart, and then you got to try to browse through their difficult-to-get-through menu. Browse through the difficult-to-get-to menu, and then try to find the item, and then succeed in putting that into your cart. And so, of course, at that point, if I'm not getting the 2 free Del Tacos, I already paid for them last time I ordered, and for some reason wasn't able to use the coupon. Yeah, I don't like buying the Del Tacos. Not that they're bad, but I just find that the snack tacos are a much, much better value. And it's cheaper to get 2, or on Tuesday, 3 snack tacos than it is to get 1 of the Del Taco. So, yeah, I generally speaking don't buy that. So, but I'll do them if I do it if I can use a coupon and get 2 for free. Hell yeah, that's my second favorite F word. Hello. Trying to get these these cords into the bag here with my right hand. I'm not doing very well at it. So yeah, did not. You know, once I realized I was going to use the chicken taco del carbon, I had to figure out how to get to my. Because when you hit the button for your cart, it doesn't take you to your cart. It takes you to a screen that says, don't forget the sauces. I don't need any more sauces. I got a pile of them sitting on my couch. I don't need to waste any more sauce. Like, why when I want to go to my cart, do I not get to my cart? I get to this stupid page where I'm trying to put sauces on. That's annoying as hell. so I get past that. One thing I noticed as when I kept getting to it, I was getting frustrated that I just absolutely, it seemed like no matter, like I'd click, so, you know, I don't have to select sauces. I can click continue, and then I click continue on that, and I'm seeing like a thing where it shows what location I'm ordering from, 44th Street, what kind of order, pickup inside, and then the next thing is what kind of what coupon I'm using, because you gotta go to where the coupons are and then put them into your coupons. Like all the extra steps that app makes to do simple things, that's the kind of shit that makes people not want to fuck with apps. It really is. Like, whoever's programming this app for them, y'all are, obviously you don't use the app because that's freaking ridiculous. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it when I shot the little video before, but I did find the remote for my Yamaha receiver. I knew it would turn up soon, so that's nice. I can adjust the volume without having to get up now. Still haven't found one for the TV, which sucks, and this is that screen that it keeps trying to go to when it doesn't become the endless spinning circle. Google, verify it's you. You were signed out of your Google account. Sign in again to continue. Like, why is it programmed like that? Why doesn't it just give me a pop-up? Well, I guess I could click next and maybe have the option, but I just hate that it assumes I have the you know, because I need to, obviously I need to click something on the remote. I don't have the remote. Like, why doesn't it just give me a pop-up message that just fades away that says, you are logged out, go to setup to log back in, or something like that, and just allow me to use the goddamn TV without being logged into Google. I mean, you know, I don't need to just simply watch TV channels or to use this as a monitor for my computer. I don't need to be logged into fucking Google. Maybe I don't want to use my Google stuff. Maybe I don't want to use any apps at all. Damn, I keep cycling past that. Let me slow down on the button here. Like, if I go to channels, it'll just go to broadcast TV, I think. Usually the reception's pretty good. It's I need to wiggle the rabbit ears. You're back here behind the screen. Oh, and I'm right back to Google, verify it's you. It's an endless spinny circle. Oh, for fuck's sake, Sony. Why you make your TV like this? Google, why you make your operating system like this? It's times like this I miss just old school plain ass monitors. Fuck's sake. This is such a pain in the ass. I know I'm pushing the right button. I can't seem to get... I was going to show that I can just get to the channel TV, the TV channel. But yeah, the whole control keeps freezing up. I was going to show that if I get to channels, well, for some reason channel 8 isn't coming in very well. I can use the channel up-down buttons. They're right here. Of course it goes to a cooking show, because this is the channel Priscilla was always watching. God, I fucking hate cooking shows. You know, like, how many times do I have to tell her that I hate cooking shows for her to stop watching cooking shows on my TV? You know? Like, if she didn't like watching, you know, porn or slash and gore horror flicks, I would make a point not to watch them on her TV when I'm at her place, and not to even watch them on my TV when she's over and around. But she absolutely never respected the fact that I don't like cooking shows on my TV ever.
Irina does. Okay, and what is your relationship to Irina?
All right, put it on channel 3. Okay, we got so the People's Court.
Separated?
We have 2 residences, so...
Channel 3 usually has really good local news in the morning, so it'd be nice to be able to turn the TV on and have it go to Good Morning Arizona. All right, get this over on... Oops, I passed it. HDMI. I need to find the goddamn remote to this TV. You know, and the thing is, I have 2 remotes. I actually have 3 remotes that work this TV. I got the one that came with it. I've got another one that's very similar that actually gives me additional features that the one that came with it doesn't have. I've got a 3rd one, which is a voice remote. Yeah, I don't like Google. Google's already listening to me on my Android phone. I don't want them listening to me through my TV remote as well, so I've never put batteries in that one. And then I actually have the remote from my 2002 Sony rear projection TV, which surprisingly operates like 90% of the functions on this TV. For those who don't know, different brands components are better at having remotes cross-compatible with other stuff. And two brands that are excessively great with that is Sony and Pioneer. Just about any Pioneer remote for a specific component will operate any other component that's a Pioneer of the same component. Like pretty much any Pioneer Laserdisc player will operate any Pioneer Laserdisc player. Ditto for Pioneer DVD players and Pioneer receivers and Pioneer cassette decks. They're Pioneer's great like that. Same thing with Sony. I mean, to me, that's absolutely wild that I have a 26, I think it's a 2016 model TV and a remote from a 2002 model TV, and it just operates everything on it, including adjusting the aspect ratio, just like everything, since it is an HD TV remote. You know, that TV was an early generation high definition TV. Granted, it capped out at 1080i, whereas this one is 4K. But anyway, I should wrap this up. Eat my Del Taco while it's warm. Oh, the one thing I wanted to mention. So I was having a hell of a time when I finally get to the point. I'm trying to figure out, well, how the hell do we get to my order? One thing I'm noticing that's in this Del Taco app is there's a lot of frames, and by a frame I mean a part of the app that operates independently of the stuff that's wrapped around it, but there's nothing in the app to indicate that it's a frame. It just looks like it's all one screen. And these frames have stuff in it you need to scroll down to see, but there's no indication in the display of the app that I'm supposed to scroll down to it. None whatsoever. So I'm looking at everything. I don't realize I'm supposed to scroll down to see anything more because it just looks like I'm looking at a complete screen. Well, come to find out, when I get to that thing and I'm trying to find my order is on the part of the screen that I can't see because I need to scroll down to it. Below, where it shows what location I'm at and that it's a pickup order and my coupons. Like, I see the part for my coupons, but I don't see where my orders are. And I just accidentally like swiped instead of tapping and saw it move, and I'm like, oh, there's more stuff there that's not visible. Like, come on, who's designing this app? Like, why is there not a scroll bar visible to let me know that there is a scroll here? Or you know, why are you putting all that bullshit at the top instead of like what's in my cart when I click for cart? And after I have to go through this unnecessary thing for sauce. Hello, I got my sauce right there. Yeah. I'm not fond. I mean, the deals are good, but just that app is so difficult and time-consuming to use. Very, very not happy with that. Trying to find me a better background other than my big girl. Got lots of backgrounds here. Oh, this one looks cool. Put the karaoke by Dan with the fire. Put that one up on the screen. Fire. Yeah, that's a cool looking background. Especially on my TV, the colors really pop on it. So yeah. Other thing I was having, like, I was trying to order the I remember the last time I couldn't order something. I couldn't order in multiple quantities. When I'd hit the button to put the quantities, it wouldn't let me do up the quantity. I had to do them as individual single ones, even though there's a button up the quantity. On this one, I got to the Taco del Carbone, and it has a description of with carne asada steak or our fresh grilled chicken. And then I'm trying to add it to my cart, and it won't let me. Like, I can adjust the quantity. Actually, I think it wouldn't let me adjust the quantity either. It wouldn't let me adjust the quantity, and it wouldn't let me add it to my cart. And I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, okay, if it's available in chicken or steak, why did I click from the taco menu for taco carbone instead of having an option for steak taco carbone and chicken carbone? Why isn't it like that, where that's the taco menu? Why do I get to this thing where it says chicken or steak, and I don't see anything here where I choose whether it's chicken or steak? And when I click this to add it to my cart, it doesn't ask me, hey, do you want this chicken or steak? It's just simply the button to add it to my cart, which is visible, isn't working. Why isn't it working? The button is here, I'm tapping it, why isn't it working? Well, come to find out, that was another one of those frames. After, because I went through that, and then I went to the part where I'm looking at my order, and I took my 2 Del Tacos out of it, because I decided I don't want to use that. But I'm trying to figure out how the hell to put the chicken taco de carbone into the app, into my order. I can't seem to figure that out. And to me, it's just super stupid, because like once I put that coupon in, why didn't it just immediately add it to my order when I put the coupon in? Like, if I'm going to use this coupon, obviously I'm ordering that item, put that item in my cart. Why complicate it? So no, I go back to the taco menu, and I'm back to that, and I'm just like, at this point, what I'm planning on doing is walking up and showing it to the cashier, who said she knew how to use the app, but of course had no idea like what to do when I showed her how it was at that white rectangle with the spinny thing on it. She's like, "Oh, I don't know anything about that." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't figure you did." So I'm thinking maybe at least if I show her that, and show her how I'm walking through and I got the coupon, and just say, I'm just getting tired of this. Can I just order my 3 burritos and get a free taco del Carbone? Can you hook me up with the free chicken taco del Carbone? Because this doesn't work. But anyway, after I noticed the whole weird thing about when I went back to my cart of, oh, I'm supposed to scroll down here, even though there's no indication that this scrolls, and it's not even the whole screen scrolling, it's just this frame within the screen scrolling that at first glance, there's nothing in here to indicate that it is a frame. It just looks like a full screen app. So when I get back to there, and I'm thinking, I wonder if the same thing's going on here. And I tried scrolling up, and surprise, surprise, scroll up, and then there's places where you click a dot to select whether you want chicken or steak. Like, why didn't you just put those as separate menu items where the taco menu is? One button for the steak taco, one button for the chicken taco. Obviously, that's something I'm supposed to be scrolling. I could tell that was a scroll. The whole thing is scrolling. It's your menu. Why obscure it? I mean, it's completely obscure. I wish I could have. I need to get a screen recorder program for iOS so I can make a video and screen capture just how unbelievably annoying that Del Taco app is to use. I love their food, love their deals, but man, my food's getting cold. I'm sitting here venting about this stupid app, but I can't believe how long it took me to just do something that should have been simple to save like $2 on the goddamn chicken taco. Anyway, it's done. I'm going to eat it. Thanks for watching.